We need to do something special here at the end here, and I didn't prepare anything for the entirety of the show, which includes the end. So let's see. I'll ask you this question, which we've come back to many times. When are you going to get somebody to replace you?
Yeah, I'd like to do that tomorrow, but I couldn't tell you, man. I've been through it around and around with a couple of these private equity companies, and all they want to do is buy you out, and you stay on and run it and let them sit back and watch their money make money. So,
yeah, no, that's what you want to do. You want to go and make,
yeah, that's not an exit strategy.
No, that's futility.
But I got my eye on this new kid at church whose parents own another huge heating and air company in another town, and thinking about asking them what they think about branching out. Eventually somebody will, and that's called a tuck-in, where another company just takes your
tuck-in.
Yep, that's what that's called. And that way I'd be able to leave that day.
And that's what you would want? You like if someone came and did that like tomorrow, would you want to get out of there tomorrow, theoretically?
I would drop my keys on the desk for the right amount of money and leave.
Wow.
I'd have to take some stuff with me, but I'd rather just sell the business and keep the building.
Keep the building. Keep the building, the one that I came to, that building?
Correct. Yeah. Just get all the heating and air stuff out of there.
It's like a treasure place.
Use it for what it's meant to be.
Car shop?
Cars, motorcycles, toys, whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I love that place because all the stuff that was down there. I know it's funny because you're like, this is all this crap. And I was like, and to me, I looked over like, what are you talking about? This awesome stuff. So I bring all this awesome stuff back to my house. I was like, get this junk out of here. I was like, okay. I bring it home. I clean off some of this stuff. The most beautiful, a full set of Williams Super Wrenches in the pouch had to be cleaned. Now you got to put some effort into it because it didn't look particularly good at that time. But I mean, it was beautiful, man. Beautiful stuff.
They cleaned up, huh?
Yeah, some of it cleaned up real nice. But like I said, it wasn't a little bit of effort on some of it. Because some of it you saw, it was like caked in rust. Some of these things, I wish I had something with me.
Well, I think I was calling it junk. Get this junk out of here.
Yeah, well, I know it's like a benefit. It's a mutual benefit. You want it gone, and I want it to work on.
I got what I wanted, man. I got what I mean. It's not something you throw away in a dumpster.
Absolutely not. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Couldn't go that far, but certainly wasn't going to take the time to. I mean, I just didn't have the time to clean it all up, and I figured you would.
That's it. That's exactly what it is right there. So for you, it made no sense. For me, it made a lot of sense in that time period, in that time and moment. So
must have been worth something because you rented a U-Haul and drove for 4 hours to pick it all up.
Yeah, but I calculated all of it too. Well, because there was so much stuff. Like I can't calculate it to the absolute nth degree because it's impossible. There's just too many items. But just breaking it down from like some of the toolboxes, once they were cleaned up, they did very well. I made the money in the toolboxes before I started on the tools, so it was great.
Yeah.
So, and I think you probably knew that with some of the toolboxes that they would be worth a little bit of money because even the ones that have holes in the side, like the ones with the drilled out locks, if you remember the one I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Hundreds of dollars.
Man, I found the keys.
Did you really?
After doing that. Thought I told you that.
You might have told me.
Yeah, there's a little bitty snap-on box about that big, and all of the keys to all the other snap-on boxes were in that.
That's funny.
No, it sucked. No, it's pretty bad.
Well, someone had, mutilated the boxes to get into them.
I did to get them.
Oh, was it you who did all the holes? Oh, I didn't know it was you who did it.
Yeah, I could have got. I mean, I was part of. I didn't physically do it, no, but I could have. I could have watched you get about twice as much if you had the keys to the box.
Oh man, but why would you get rid of it at all if you had the keys to the box?
Because I thought you saw my other ones.
Oh, you had some nice stuff. I didn't get to see all your other stuff though at the other building.
Well, I didn't bring it in there until but I have nice snap-on boxes.
I can only imagine that they look like they're brand new.
Yeah, they're
These
not.
definitely look
They're
brand new. The
not.
other ones.
They're not those ones that you can. I mean, I'm assuming you know that you can get those big wall of $30,000 toolboxes. I know you.
Oh yeah, they're very very expensive.
Yeah,
Even the newer versions of like the one that you gave me is super
yeah,
expensive.
and that's what I have. This double stack, just single.
Mhm.
Bottom and top. I got two of those.
Yeah,
Really nice.
I tell you something. Talking about the quality of the boxes, even the ones that came back that had a little bit of rust on some of them. Like we had like the Craftsman box. Everybody's
Yeah,
dad had that. I could lift it up and move it around. Just pick it up and move it around. The Snap-on box. You're talking about needing a small crane. I had to rig up ratchet straps to lift the top half off so I could separate them. It was so heavy.
yeah.
I don't know how many hundreds of pounds, but it was way more durable than the
More than
Craftsman
one
box.
guy's gonna grab and walk away with. I'll tell you that. Two of you could maybe do it.
I don't. Two of us, it would have been a chore. It was.
Oh, yeah.
It was very heavy.
Yeah,
But
that's why we loaded it with the forklift.
I tell you what, I didn't realize how heavy some of the stuff was till it came off the truck because there's no forklift on this.
Well, you had to handle that end yourself.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm well accustomed to unloading ACs by myself, and even package units. I would roll them with PVC rollers across the yard. I mean, it's no big deal, but you do find out how heavy it's going to be, for sure. And you're like, well, I'm not picking that up, or even it's going to be hard just to lean it up to put the roller underneath it. It's so heavy.